I'm Susan.
Gary.
And this is what we did in our turn class. Cool? So we started off with just some drills. So I think we did the turn, so pretty feet first. So the idea is when you're putting your feet in these various positions, you want to avoid turning them in and you want to avoid sickling them. So when they're going forward, it can be turned out or laces up. Here it's going to be turned out or it can be laces to the audience. I can also, when I put weight on it, be on inside edge of foot. A lot of times when people put weight on their foot sideways, they do this.
Now,
or this.
when the leg is straight, it can be there, but when you press on it, you'll press the inside edge of foot. Yes? So inside edge, when you press in, you're always, so that one goes on when you go do it behind you.
Cool, and when you put the foot behind you, this is a common position where people go to their pinky toe. Yes, so on a tuck, people do this. They also do it on a right side pass.
See, instead on the tuck,
Cool.
for example, on this, you'd want to twist the free foot. You want to turn the front foot, not the back foot. So then you would turn both feet to get to this position so that you can turn from there.
It looks better, but it's actually a lot more stable. So there's like a reason to do it beyond looking nice. Okay, so then we did the step rotation that Gary was doing. So we did it without rotation first, where you're just closing your ankles.
So basically you're prepping the turn. You're prepping your turn. Prep. So if you're doing a two-step or a two and West Coast swing, this is what you're doing a lot when you're walking that left side pass when you're turning. You're prepping that left foot.
Second thing we did were quarter rotation. So we did step, and you want a quarter rotation. Step, quarter rotation. The thing we're trying to avoid here is turning the free leg before the standing leg, which is really common as well. Well, then we did half rotation, so these are pivots. So you can practice this with something between your thighs, or it can be as hard as a piece of paper or something larger. So you're gonna do half a rotation. We also did it with the 3 preps. The 3 preps will be really a great drill for many things. And boom. Yeah, so I'm just trying to time that, and then you can take it to where you do one after another while you're progressing.
You're trying to get to the sweet spot of your foot, so you're trying to do that torque in your body so that when you arrive on the sweet spot of the foot, you are ready to rotate. When you arrive on the sweet spot of the foot, you are ready to rotate.
Cool. The next thing we did was a rotation where you left this foot back. So this here, and then you could have a little flourish, or you could just change weight.
So
but what you're not doing is moving the foot
If
first.
you did that with the paper as well, you should feel the same thing. Yes? And then you can move the leg from there.
Okay, so applying that to some patterns together, it looked like this. So we did the over-rotated, where we kept the left hand down, so walk, walk, leave it down, and now we prep it. You can prep it 3 times. 1,
And so I'm prepping to my right, she's prepping to her left, and then we go turn.
Rotate. Yes? Cool. Then we did the just progressive turn. So walk, walk. We did half, half, quarter. So what I want to do is relax my arm, give it back to my partner, breathe as I settle away.
Feel that connection with your body weight.
Cool. Then we're ready to anchor. So we have our anchor step. Good. Then we did our tuck turn was the third one we tried. So we have
the path of the arm in that one, remember leaders, that you, as you lift your elbow up, you're preparing, you want to feel like you are preparing a position for your arm to go through that, yes? So you're giving that 1 prep. As you step into 2, you keep your left side high. Allow that turn to go through there for that 3 and 4 to finish 5, 6. Now into the tuck turn.
Cool. So we did a single tuck first. So you want to watch your feet. Just make sure you have pretty feet, right? So that looks good for rotation. Then I'm going to step to here. Then I'm going to, again, rotate my standing leg so I never have turned in feet at any point within that basin.
Now she could have done a ronde as well.
Yeah, so you could practice that same ronde where I rotate that standing foot and drag that one around with it. Cool. Then finally we have our double rotation.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now when I do this, I rarely triple when I'm leading a double rotation. And the reason why is I find leaders have trouble doing their feet and the hand at the same time. And it kind of looks silly. So I would recommend a single weight transfer between feet with a shift to the right foot at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shift it there or bring it underneath you. You look a lot better. I see a lot of new dancers trying to go trip, and they're not keeping track of what their hand is doing around the head. So if you just focus on the hand and then step on that right foot at the end, you're going to have a more successful opportunity to lead a better pattern.
Okay, and then just so you have it on video, the coupon code is DANCE24, DANCE24, and it's at GarySusanDance.com if you want to check it out. All right, thank you so much, guys.
If you want our information, I'll give you my dot card, and then you can get all of our information about all the sites we have, TikTok and